Hi, queens and kings. Welcome back to my channel. My name is T. On my channel, I discuss home renovations, home decor, thrifted items, and how I style these items. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I styled a few items from the previous video. So if you haven't already watched that one, go back and check it out. I'm going to show you how I styled those items as well as another item that I got from a local thrift store here. So as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. There's a bell logo on YouTube. I think it's somewhere underneath the video. Anyway, if you click on that bell, it's a bell notification. So whenever I upload, you'll be notified of the video being ready to view. So as always, let's get started. I don't have any notes in front of me, so I'm just going off the top of my head. The first item I'm going to show you, oh, it's the picture of the two little girls sitting on a stoop of a brownstone. I did go on and put that picture in my one of the guest bathrooms, and I love it. It's underneath a larger picture that I remade. I haven't showed you all the other picture. I'll have to make a video about that. Um, but yeah, so it's in the bathroom. It has little hints of blue in it, so it goes with the wallpaper well. The wallpaper in that bathroom is blue with little tan seashells on it. It's the wallpaper that was in the bathroom when I purchased the home. I actually have grown to like that wallpaper, being I'm in Florida, and I'm going to miss it. Eventually, I'm going to have to take that wallpaper down because I want to get a light that's above that's sort of not centered with the sink. I want to get the light moved over, and once I do that, it's going to leave like a hole in the wall or just mess up the wallpaper there. So eventually, I'm just going to have to redo the whole wallpaper, and I'm going to miss that wallpaper. It's grown on me, the little seashells. Um, but yeah, so I put that picture there, and I'm going to add like something funny to it just to make it even more appropriate for the bathroom. So when guests go in there, they'll get a good laugh of what I'm probably going to write on there. Uh, so so yeah, that's where I put that picture. The other picture is a painting that has like turquoise, blues, pink, purple, green. I put that upstairs, and I put it in a window and I just left it there. I thought about putting it like on the wall as you see the behind the bar cart, but I set it in the window and I just like how the curtains hang beside the picture. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to just leave it there. In the previous video, I did say I would probably add like get a glass covering for that painting, just so you know it'll continue to look the way it look and don't fade or anything happen to it. Um, but for now, I'm just gonna leave it there in the window. It plays off of the pink that I have in the throw pillows on the sofa. Eventually, I'll do a video about that sofa and the pillows and things that's on there. So I like how the colors play off of each other, and yeah, I just love it. The other items I showed you in the last video were picture frames for privacy reasons. I'm not going to show you the pictures, but the frames are on a computer desk that I have, and it looks good. I like how it came out. And then I show you mask. The mask I put beside a metal piece of home decor that I got at Ross. I purchased that from Ross maybe December or January of this year. I just wanted something to go in that narrow little wall space. So I had the piece of decor from Ross there. And I just went upstairs. I said, you know what? I think the mask will look fine, just one on each side of this piece of decor. And I put it there and I like how it looked. So I just left it. It's like it was meant to be. So let me know what you think about the mask and how it looks with the metal piece of decor from Ross, and how you like the um, piece of art that I just left in the window and let the curtains just do what it does. So the other item I got maybe a few months ago is, I know some people call them fan chairs, like FAN fan chairs, peacock chairs, wicker chairs. I'm not sure what other names people. I'm looking over here because it's right here. I'm not sure what other name people have for the chairs. But if you remember, like the 80s and 90s, these chairs are so popular. Like at your uncle's house, your aunt's house, just in the black community, it was a popular chair. My grandmother had a beauty salon in Arkansas, and outside of her dryer and shampoo bowl chairs, she had this grand um, peacock chair. And this size is like the medium version. There's a larger version, which is the one that she had. And I wish I had the picture. I have a picture sitting in that chair when I was probably like 2 or 3. But yeah, I always loved the chair. And here recently on like YouTube Shorts, someone had a short of just showing old school pictures, hip hop pictures, people just taking pictures in chairs like this. It was like the 90s were everything. And I said, you know what? I want one of those chairs. I like, it would be so nostalgic to have that in my home. And so I said I was going to add it to my wish list. When I looked at the price, the mediums, even like on eBay, was like 500 and up. The large were like 1,000 and up. So I said I just have to add it to my wish list for the end of this year or spring of 2026. And one day I was on the side of town where the Habitat for Humanity restore is, and something was like, go in the restore. So I went, and time I stepped foot in the door, in the store is pretty huge. In the far back, all I saw was the top part of something rounded and wicker. And I said, there is no way that's a peacock chair. Like, I've been going to thrift stores for over a decade. I've never seen a peacock chair in any thrift store. So I said, you know what? It wasn't that many people in the store, but I was like, let me just casually walk my way to the back. I don't want to rush because then people may be like, oh, she's going to get that chair. And it was a man and a lady standing probably like 10 feet from the chair. And I was like, oh my God, I hope they don't turn around, or I hope, it doesn't have a sold tag already on it. Long story short, I get back there. No soul tag is on. It has a tag on. I want to say it was $59.99 or $69.99. And I was just looking at the chair, and the man and lady turned around. The guy was like, "That's a nice chair," and I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "That's Huey's chair." If you know who Huey is from the Black Panther Party. I was like, yeah. He was like, well, if you don't get it, I'm going to get it. I was like, oh no, don't worry, don't worry. It's going in my cart. This is going home with me. He was like, yeah, you got a nice chair. And I'm thinking to myself, you were right here when I came in the store. I saw you all standing not far from the chair. If you were interested, why wasn't it in your cart? I don't know. So I said it was just meant for me to have it. I thought it was just so strange that I got the chair in less than a week of writing it down. That's why I say write the vision, because so many times I've written things down and it comes to pass, but literally not even a week went by and I had the chair in my house. And on top of that, I think it was 20 or 30% off of used furniture. So I didn't even pay the 59 or 69 it was. So the price I paid for this chair, knowing it sells other places for $500, I could not beat it. So that's the story about a chair. If you've been watching my videos, you know I have a story for almost everything. Now, regarding the cushion that's in the chair, this is actually a regular pillow, a regular throw pillow that I got from Hobby Lobby. The covering that's on that throw pillow is a dress. Yes, you heard me right. It's a dress. I'll be showing pictures on the screen as always. So this dress is like a pretty burnt orange and black. Um, the dress came from City Thrift. The chair came from Habitat for Humanity Restore, but the dress came from City Thrift. I was in City Thrift one day just browsing around, saw that dress, and I was like, I would never wear this dress, but the pattern on it is very pretty. and I didn't get it. It was only probably like $5.99 or $6.99, but I didn't get it. But I got home and I was like, dang it, I have orange and black in my living room. Like, duh, I could have made something out of it. So I said, if the dress is there when I go back to City Thrift, I get it. So I went back like maybe a week, 2 weeks later, saw the dress, and I was like, oh, the dress still here. Plus, it was like half off. So I think it was like $3 and some change at that point. So I got the dress, and I took sewing in high school. That's been over 20 years ago. And I don't have a sewing machine, but if I did, I do know how to still make a pillowcase. I don't know how to make a lot of other stuff. I wish I did. My mother sews, so I watched her sew things growing up. But eventually, I do want to get a sewing machine, but for now, I don't have one. But I was like, you know what? I still can make this work. I took the pillow, the throw pillow, put it inside of the dress, and I wrapped it as if I was wrapping a gift. And then I tied it and I put it there, and it worked. So that's just another tip. I've said in probably most of my videos, think outside the box. You don't have to use things for what they are originally for. Like that dress, I know I'm not going to wear the dress, but it's pretty fabric. So I mean, why spend money on getting a custom? I mean, you can if you want to, but why spend money getting a custom cushion when I can for now wrap it until I get a sewing machine? And to be honest, I may not ever cut that dress up and make it a custom um, pillowcase. I may just leave it like that because to me it looks just fine. Another idea for that dress, say for example, this um, picture behind me. This is a large, very large picture. That dress is big enough that I could probably cut a piece of that dress out and it will be this size. You could take a rectangle piece out of that dress and put it in a large frame, and now you have a pretty piece of fabric art. You could take that same dress, cut it into several pieces because it's a big dress, as you can see on the screen. You can cut that dress into several small squares, line the squares on a sewing machine so the stitches don't unravel, and have dinner napkins, fabric dinner napkins. It's just so many things. You could take that dress and make a bolster pillow, cut it long rectangle. Let me see if I have a pillow like I'm talking about. So like this pillow that's on my sofa, you could take that same dress, cut out the cut it out to be this shape, and cut you out some end pieces to be like this, and get it made into a pillow. Stuffing does not cost much, and get it. Go to a arts and crafts store, or Walmart, or Target, or Amazon, or somewhere, and buy stuffing and stuff the pillow. There's just so many things. I'll be back. There's just so many things that you can do, and those were ideas I'm giving you just from a dress. So be creative, think outside the box. And that's another way you can make your home not look like cookie cutter or look like everybody house you go into. You can have unique pieces in your home by just using things for what they were not originally made for. um, so that's all I have today. I was just showing you all how I styled those items, showing you a new piece. So yeah, make sure you support your thrift stores. A lot of times the funds that they accumulate from purchases, they donate them to like different charities. So it's for a good cause. Um, Let me see what else. In my next video, I will probably show you how I styled this area with the peacock chair. And I may show you the picture that I have above the picture in the bathroom with the little girl sitting on the stoop, because that picture is a picture that I remade. It didn't originally look like that. And I've never shown that picture on YouTube. So that's what I'll probably do in the next video. Show you how I styled this area and show you the picture above the picture in the bathroom. So as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you would have styled the chair, or have you ever used a dress for a cushion cover? Or what have you done, in your home that's, stepping outside of the box? And again, turn on your notification bell, share my channel with others who you think are interested in home decor, thrifted items, brand new items, home renovations. And as always, see you in the next one. Bye.
Checking on my friends, hope they doing fine. And all my fake friends put me on the shelf. I worry way less when I'm by myself, but you can know it's